On this Melanoma Monday, we are talking ways to protect your skin from the sun, the very strong sun rays that you might not think of. Coming up here in just a few minutes.
Today's Melanoma Monday. It's a day dedicated to raising awareness of that condition. Hey, good morning. The most dangerous form of skin cancer.
It's especially important with this extreme heat. Team 12's Jen Wall, live with the dermatologist this morning with exactly what we need to know. Jen, these are such good things and great reminders, especially with the weather getting hot again. Paul saying that he likes to take his shirt off when it's so hot.
That's not true. I try to keep sunscreen lotion in my car, but I often forget to put it in there and then therefore put it on.
All right, Jen, so what do you got for us?
Okay, so I was going to save this for the 6 o'clock, but Paul, he just brought it up. He said,
Guys.
I leave the sunscreen in my car. And we were just talking about this. This is Dr. Dustin Mullens. So what do you have to say about leaving the sunscreen in your car? I learned this morning, Paul. I didn't know either. So here we go.
I would say to Paul, please don't. Sunscreen, leaving it in the car out here in Arizona puts the sunscreen at risk of being exposed to extreme heat. Anytime sunscreen is exposed to temperatures at approximately 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it can become inert or inactive. So you could be applying a sunscreen that basically is just a cream that's not protecting you from the sun. And you may be noticing that you're burning now, even though you're applying sunscreen. So absolutely a must. You cannot leave that sunscreen in the vehicle, cannot leave it in any areas where it will be exposed to extreme temperatures.
See, I never knew that. I know we have a lot of people who golf out here, who swim. I mean, you're out at the playground with the kids. We are outside all the time. We have about 300 days of sunshine every year. So what do you recommend? What are better options for leaving that sunscreen around? Make sure we still have it with us.
So obviously you can leave the sunscreen at home, but you can take some handhelds with you as well. I have some great samples here. These are some kind of pockets. You can put them in the purse, you can put them in the golf bag, you can take them, put them in the vehicle for the day. There's some good carry options that you can take with you.
Okay, and then let's talk about now, like, hats, because I was just asking you a couple minutes ago too. I always wear a baseball hat. I mean, especially on the weekends, I don't want to mess with doing my hair. So what do you have to say about the baseball hats, and what are some better options there?
A hat at baseline I like. I like if you're wearing a hat versus nothing, but ideally you'd wear a hat with a 3-inch circumferential coverage around the head, and that will protect your ears, neck, forehead, nose to a degree, and that will give you a little bit of extended coverage. But a baseball cap is good. You'll still need to apply sunscreen to the ears, the neck, because those will still be exposed. But I like these wide brimmed hats. These are two good examples here. Some other options that we may have, though, would be these long sleeves that are SPF protecting.
Yeah, I like this because you're out in the sun a lot and you're like, man, I don't want to wear long sleeves. It's so darn hot. But actually, if you cover yourself up, if it's lightweight, it helps you keep cool. So talk about these, where these might be good for people to use them.
So those are actually a fantastic option for individuals that are going to be outside for longer than 2 to 3 hours. As you know, you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours, and sometimes that's not conducive to what you're doing. This is an excellent option for people golfing out here. That's a big thing. You can wear that golfing. Those are a particular pair that I use that do not make me overheat. I do not notice any difference in my temperature or having to cool down, and they're a fantastic option to protect your skin from the sun.
All right, Dr. Mullens, thank you so much for joining us live. We're going to be back here at 6 a.m. We're going to show you what a good mole looks like as opposed to one that might have some cancer associated with it, plus give you some other options for blocking the sun that you might not have already thought of.
And as like sometimes, you know, you look at those pictures and it makes your skin crawl a little bit, but it's such good information. We got to know this stuff.
I like starting my Monday mornings being reminded that I'm doing everything wrong. Thanks, Jen.
Stop it.
The Today Show is also trying to raise awareness about melanoma. This morning, they'll try to break the Guinness World Record for the most people simultaneously applying sunscreen.
What?
Sounds like riveting television.
Yeah, I love it.
Only on the Today Show right after 12 today.